All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Take Your Shot Media Crew presents a special episode number 94 of Double Dribble, throwing it down with Triple J with Joshua Jones Jr. We'll get to him in just a minute. We are in a night mode right now, so you might see us do a couple different things. We might go to different people at different times than we usually do. Again, I'm Double R Ricky Rodriguez, the host of Double Dribble. To my left, or actually my right, but on the screen to my left, is the cameraman with the plan, George Ochola. Say what's up quickly, dude.
Good evening.
Wow, that can't.
He says say something quickly.
Oh, there you go. And then down there in the white polo, he's wearing white because it's a special day. Oh, at least he's wearing something, not his birthday suit, right? It's a
Oh
birthday
my
boy.
Birthday suit is crazy.
What's up, Drew? Happy birthday to
yes, sir. Another year. I don't call
Happy
myself old.
birthday
Hey
to
to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear Drew.
Drew. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you. Blow
All
your
right.
candles. Make a wish, Drew.
Well, my wish, but you're still here. You haven't disappeared yet.
Damn! Oh,
I'm
damn!
just
That's
fucking.
crazy,
I'm
bro.
just fooling
See,
with
now,
Damn!
see, I got something ready for you, and you just messed it
Ah,
all
you
up.
get no
you.
cake
I'm
emoji.
just
No
You
cake for
just
clowning,
you.
messed it
bro.
all up.
I clown with it, man. But no,
You
for
Oh
real.
my
messed it all
God.
up, Drew. See,
Cue the
now I can't
circus
give you a
music.
present, bro.
If it's
I
a
got
present
something
from
for
you,
you
I
right
don't
here,
mind.
and then you just messed it all up. Now I gotta
Oh
take it
my
back.
God. Oh my God.
That's
That
why you
just
keep the
happened.
gift receipt.
You keep the gift receipt.
Oh,
Oh
I,
my God. All
I, I
right.
got
Tough.
receipts back here,
I,
bro.
I'm gonna keep this things rolling because I know we got other people got to get going. We got the coach down here, Coach Anthony McNeely of the Las Vegas Royals. What's up, Coach?
Man, what's going on, fellas, man? Happy birthday to Drew. It's good to
Yes,
see
sir.
y'all, man. It's pretty this is gonna be a different feel, doing this
Yeah,
at night. So it's gonna be fun.
it'll be
Hey,
fun
Drew,
though.
how old are
Exactly.
you?
Old enough.
I was on my mama. I was just about to say that.
Oh, my mom, I was just gonna say,
You what,
damn, he went
50 years
NorCal on
old,
you.
bro?
Damn, bro, I'm older than he is. Why would you do that? Now you make me feel damn. Shut up. You guys
You're
suck.
ancient, bro.
I hate y'all young pups. You guys suck.
Hey, did you
Okay,
get your
Back to the
security
pet
hey,
cards
shop.
in, bro?
Oh
wait.
my
Did you get your
God.
social security set up?
In real serious. I don't get older. I just get more refined.
Oh, okay.
And that's
And
Drew's
Drew's
views.
views.
Drew's views.
After what, 3 minutes into the show, we've already hit Drew's views. Makes up for yesterday when he didn't do it till way at the end. Anyway, we got very little time. This guy's already getting annoyed, and he annoys us. Wow, knows us, so he knows how annoying we can be. He's already making this like look away thing. Anyway, Joshua Jones Jr. is one of my favorite players in all the ABA. The dude's got a wingspan of a freaking California condor. He can throw it down and almost break the freaking rim. He played in Cal State Fullerton. He's played in the Mecca, Linwood High School, and of course ABA in the playoffs with the Inland Empire Hounds. Triple J, dude, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? I appreciate you guys for having me. I'm
Bro,
excited for
I
the
know.
opportunity.
And you know what a lot of people don't know, and we appreciate you for doing this, is Triple J was scheduled a couple months ago when we had the Silicon Valley Panthers. And when the Panthers made nationals, this guy was classy enough to step aside and pick a new schedule so that we could talk to the Panthers from nationals. So we do from a profession for that. That was very respectful on your part and very humble on your part. And we truly appreciate that. We already know how humble and respectful you are, but you're also a freaking cartoon character, bro. I love talking to you.
Appreciate
You're a
it. I
highlight.
appreciate it.
That smile. We had PJ Jones yesterday and that big smile. You got the same thing, dude. So we got a little bit of time. I'm gonna have you give me a little bit of background about you. Before we do
Mm.
that, want to say we're sponsored by E1 Connect Marketing. Donovan Hilton, your birthday was a couple days ago. Should have had a double party or something. Happy birthday to him, and also thank you to his sponsorship. Also, all opinions given, especially today, because we're a bunch of chuckleheads, will be those of the person giving the opinion, not the opinion of Take Your Shot Media Crew, and those. If anybody's offended, bye. Goodbye. If not, stick around. It'll be fun. So, the background of the one and the only Joshua Jones Jr. Go for it, Triple J.
Yeah. My journey it's been quite a ride, honestly. I started playing basketball around 7 years old. I started playing Park League, and I just remember very early on, like my first year, it was kind of rough. Like that was my first year playing basketball. But the second year I was pretty good, and I believe either that year we went to the championship or the following year was probably might have been my first year getting to the championship in Park League, like recreation type basketball. And then I probably played for like a couple more years and just every year just went undefeated, made it to the championship, and then lost in the championship game. It was like the same story over and over. And then I started to play AAU slash travel ball with Slim and Jim, which kind of is like they were kind of
Slam,
really big like back in the day. Slim and
Slamma
Jim.
Jam, Slamma Jam is a really, really one of the best programs out in South Bay, out in Southern California.
Yeah, yeah, yep, most definitely. And my dad played for them back in
Oh,
the day,
cool.
and then I got to play for them when I was coming up. The coach who was running it was the son of the late great Izzy Washington, who
Oh,
started
wow.
it up, and then his son ran it again and had me on the team, which I played on the team with his son, Scotty Washington, who's also he plays basketball. He just played at High Point.
Okay.
So I've been able to play with like, high profile players since like I was very young. So I was blessed with that opportunity. And then after I played on Slam and Jim, my dad started up his own team and I played with him called Kid Hoops. And then like I used to play around like tournaments here and there, like just any other young kid go play on these different teams just for a weekend, just to like, play for new coaches and get familiar faces, play with like different peers and talented players in different tournaments. And then after middle school was high school. I went to high school. Rancho Dominguez, a homeschool not too far from my high school, is actually the designated school to go to in like the area where I grew up in, like Carson. Like
Okay.
all the kids were. So I went to my homeschool basically, in a sense. I went to my homeschool to play for my dad and
Okay.
just like not really go the private school route like how most people do, or like the like high profile schools. I wanted to like make a name for myself or make a name with a brand new school, because it was like probably only been open for about like 7 to 8 years when
Okay.
I enrolled into the school, or it may not have even been open for that long when I enrolled into the school, because I think it was open in 2010 and I went there my freshman year is 2015, 16. So it was in its first 5, 6 years of opening when I went to the school to play. Then my senior year, I transferred to go play for Linwood. They had a coach who I wanted to like learn from, Coach
Okay.
Crow, and they had a lot of other players, which some of them I didn't get to play with, like Carl Lewis. He passed, but he was a big man, like a center, and I never really got the chance to play with a high dominant level center like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I played point guard most of my life, especially in high school. But like I'm a basketball player, so I can play all positions. So my adaptability is just wide. But yeah, I went to that school to play with Carl, but I didn't get the chance to because he ended up going to like a prep school in Vegas. But we're still cool. Like got to practice and play together here and there. Like it was cool. And then after my senior year, I graduated from Linwood and ended up going to Cal State Fullerton. But
Titans. Sorry. Carry
it
on.
was it was kind of my journey around that my senior year. That's when my journey kind of got a little questionable, because my junior year summer I had got my first offer to attend Eastern Washington.
Oh, wow.
But by the time I decided to commit to them, I was one of those kids who kind of waited long enough,
Mm-hmm.
having a bunch of people in your ear telling you that you're high major and this, that. So when I finally wanted to call and reach out to the school and was like, I'm ready to commit, which they had kind of slowed down in my recruiting process the last couple months, to be quite
Okay.
honest. When I called them and said I went to commit, they were like, oh, we already signed all our scholarships. We already got all our commitments. So I was like,
Oh,
oh,
man. That
all right.
sucks.
So I had to go into my senior year with that knowing in the back of my head, like, all right, I had 0 offers, then I had one, then I lost that offer. So I just kept playing, kept trying my hardest. And then at the end of my senior year, I played unsigned ball with the Truth, Paul Pierce's team, and my high school
Nice.
coach. He was also the coach of that team, also. So I played for them, and then San Jose, Pepperdine, and CSUN, and some other
Okay.
schools. Like they basically like were recruiting me, but for the next class, San
Uh-huh.
Jose, they were recruiting me heavy. They wanted me to actually commit, and they had the prep school mapped out that they wanted me to go to and everything. And they wanted me to reclass for 2020, and then Fullerton like kind of came out of nowhere, and because yeah, the Fullerton came out of nowhere. Like my dad went to high school with like the video coordinator,
Okay.
and they invited me out to like elite camp, and I went to elite camp, and I went to like some summer workouts with the
Mm-hmm.
actual team, and then they were just like, "Yeah, we want you to walk on, and then we'll give you a scholarship for the next year." So
Cool.
that was kind of like my D1 collegiate journey, and then like during the process, I was, I kind of got there late, like the end of August, and trying to get like up to speed, like such as the other players, the upperclassmen, the other freshmen who like kind of knew all the plays and concepts, and trying to just. But I was a fast learner, I would say, in a
Mm-hmm.
sense. Like I struggled, but I eventually got it together. And then I remember like it was even a point of time like before we did our closed door scrimmage and everything, one of the assistants was telling me that I had a chance to start and like get minutes as a walk on, and that's like unheard of, and that didn't really
Mm-hmm.
happen. But
No,
it
of
just didn't
course.
work out that way. And then I ended up redshirting, and then COVID happened, and like
Mm-hmm.
right when we were going to the conference tournament, like during my redshirt season, right when we were going to the conference tournament, we were all on the bus about to go there, and it was like, oh, it's shut down because of COVID.
God, that must have been nuts.
Yeah, it was because we actually had four seniors, either four or five seniors who ended up all going to go play pro ball overseas somewhere, and one of the players actually just had a stint with the Golden State Warriors, Jackson Rowe, if you know who
Oh,
you know
cool.
Jackson Rowe. Yeah, I was at the school in Jackson Rose there, so I got to play with a lot of pros, like early on, even in like college, like players who were bound to go pro, and like
Mm-hmm.
I got to learn from like great coaches and great players. So my experience there, like I don't take it for granted. I'm blessed and grateful to have gone through that process. It's like I got to see how like everything is ran with like film and weights and getting up extra shots before and after practice, and just like
Mm-hmm.
what it really takes to be like a high level player or like a high level pro. Like I got a taste of that
Mm-hmm.
at Fullerton. Then I ended up doing JUCO and ended up ending at West LA and getting my AA degree. And then it's like I had my 4 years of school, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to go pro. I want to try to go pro. I could have went back to school like D2 NAIA,
Uh-huh.
and I had a few D1s recruiting me, but like the schools that were recruiting me that I like really found interested in, they like shied away from me because at the end of my West LA year, at the end of my last year in JUCO, I had to get surgery on my elbow. So
Oh no.
and I was kind of open about that, like going into it, and it was my shooting elbow, so it kind of like
Oh, even
scared people
worse.
off and threw them off in my
Of
recruitment.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. So we'll stop right there before we hit ABA and Mecca because I know you did that as well. I know Coach McNeely had a couple things he wanted to say. I know he's got to bounce in about 5, 10 minutes. So we're gonna shake things up a little bit right now. We're gonna pull a Taylor Swift and shake it up.
Got
So Coach,
Wow.
yeah, I went
No,
there. Don't hate, bro.
no.
Don't hate. Go back to the campground, okay? All right. Go
Right.
ahead. Coach McNeely, you said you had a couple things you wanted to talk about.
Well, it's crazy because he covered everything almost
I
just
know,
about.
right?
But I mean, your journey, man, you've had a hell of. Can you still hear me, by the way?
We can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can hear you.
Oh, wow. 'Cause I'm bouncing basketballs and everything back here and everything. So
Yeah.
I got my voice isolation on, so that's perfect. But no, so it's you've had an interesting journey, brother. And my question, my question to you is really just what have you taken from your journey so far, going from place to place, learning different things from certain people? Because you know when you go to different programs or go to different jobs, you take what you learn, you take some of
Mhm.
the good things that you learn from other places, and you try to make it translate. How
Yeah.
my question to you would be is what have you taken from certain experiences that you've had with different programs, different coaches in your life to make it translate for you professionally in the ABA so far?
What I say that I've taken is the attention to details, like and just trying to be locked in on like every play,
Nah,
every
don't worry about that.
possession, because like every rep, every possession matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I would say that I took away from college as a whole, whether it was JUCO ball or Division 1 ball, anything of that nature. It's just like the attention to detail, and then just treat every rep like it's your last, and you'll be able to live with your results. And it's just like control what you can control. That's like the main thing, because I like I'm a very humble person at the end of the day, but I'm just as confident as much as I am humble in myself, because like I just feel like no one can be successful at what they do, especially like trying to play a professional sport if you're not really confident in yourself and you're not going to
Mm-hmm.
always go with yourself and bet with yourself. So it's like knowing that and
Thought you told me to sign
moving
another one.
that way is just like I learned to just lock in and just like know who you are at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day. And it's like whether it's good or bad, just control what you can control and still know that you're all that you want to be.
Oh, absolutely. Before I get up out of here, really quick. And maybe Ricky can, maybe somebody on the panel can kind of segue into this at some point. One of my segments was about the Mecca and the ABA.
Mhm.
But who me? One of my questions was going. One of my questions was going to be describe your experience in
Mm-hmm.
the consistently inconsistent at times ABA and what have you taken from it so far.
Okay.
At some and if the when the panel got some time,
I can do that.
I would like for them to kind of put that in with the Mecca question that I had. But brother, before I get up out of here, I'm
Uh,
proud of you for the season that you've had, and I'm looking forward to seeing you play down the road. Keep that same mentality, keep that same energy with everything that you do, not just sport.
mhm.
You are appreciated for what you do. I'm proud of you. And one day and one step at a time, bro.
Yes,
That's it.
sir. Yes, sir. I
There it
appreciate
is.
you so much.
Man,
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
man,
all the words of encouragement you ever gave me. I appreciate you so much.
listen, not a problem, man. Listen, it takes a village to raise kids, but
Yes, sir.
it also takes a village to, with this basketball shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Anthony
definitely.
is a man of
especially in the
God.
ABA.
Yep. Absolutely.
Anthony
Yeah,
Absolutely.
is a
man.
man of
Listen, man.
God.
And he is a man of God.
If you want
Exactly.
to,
Most
if you want
definitely.
to talk or whatever, they got my number. You
Yep.
want to reach out, please do.
All
But y'all enjoy the rest of this interview. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
All
right.
right.
Sounds
All
good,
right. Take
coach.
care.
Be
Appreciate
safe
you.
out there.
See you
All
later,
right.
Ant.
Again, that was Coach Anthony McNeely of the Las Vegas Royals. Again, this is a nighttime recording, guys. So we do have stuff that people usually do on Sundays, and that's one thing that Coach McNeely is doing a workout with someone. So we're not going to jump in the middle of that. So okay, I got everything that you just covered, and it's a pretty cool journey. I mean, you said you got to play with people that have been in the pros. You played in numerous tournaments, played with well, you said high profile players. I thought that was cool, and especially in the ABA, same thing. But what I want to talk about is you said you played for dad. You
Hmm.
you played for dad and then you transferred from dad. First
Hmm.
off, what was it like playing for dad in high school? It's one thing to play for dad in Pee Wee and in league,
Yeah.
but this is school we're talking about. Like dad
Yeah.
controls like, hey, your grades on guard, you're not playing. Or
Yeah.
and I always ask this as well. We'll segue this as well. Playing for a parent, we had a couple other panel guests who have played for parents. Um, wh- um, did dad treat you the same as other players? Did he treat you harder or did he favor you? That's what I want to ask. So, playing for dad in high school, what was that like? And did he work you harder or did he treat you equal or did he favor you? What do you think? What do you think? Safe
I
space.
was safe space. I appreciate that. I would think that like my dad, the way he coached all his players were fair, and I would say fair into his game. My dad wasn't like one of the coaches where he's gonna be all up on you and yelling at you all crazy, but he would meet those players where they were. Like if you weren't that talented, he'll try to help you develop like the fundamentals and skills and things of that nature.
Hmm.
And if you were talented, he'll just try to coach you of where you need to be on the court and coach us as a whole. And like, we ran plays and sets, looking back on it. Some of them were like NBA sets that they run at G League tryouts and things of that nature. And just like the type of basketball we were kind of trying to get to.
Hmm.
Like I would see glimpses of it in college. And I feel that like playing for my dad came with a lot because my freshman year I came into high school at 13 years old, but I was
Oh wow.
like, yeah,
Oh
and I
wow.
turned 14 in October because I graduated high school at 17. So it's
Okay.
like I came into school and it was a small school. Like I could have went to other schools and played varsity right away, like, that was an option. Like I remember like before my senior year, before my freshman year of high school, before my dad got the job, I was working out at Westchester and I almost went to Westchester. And that was kind of like my dream high school where I wanted to go to. But when your dad gets a job, he's like, nah, you come with me. Like, so it was like it was
Hmm.
cool. That was cool in the sense too, because it was like, all right, cool. Like I gotta put my big boy shoes on. I can't go run to a program that's already established. I have to like get it out the mud in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So going to that school, like there weren't really there wasn't to be honest, like just call it how it is. There wasn't too much talent there. So it's like it was here and there, like some players coming and going, and then
Mm-hmm.
and like the players that we came with and we brought with, but it was just like I was that much more talented than people. So it's like I wasn't really getting pushed to my highest level in high school.
Okay.
So I just feel like I kind of like in practice, probably like I was a young kid. I feel like I was a little bit cruising. Like I used to put in extra work and work out, get shots up, and do all those things. But I just feel like high school was a little bit too easy for me, especially like the leagues that we played in. We kind of we were in the Exposition League. Now Rancho's in like the Marine League with the Norbons and Carsons, and
Okay.
even though in high school that's even kind of like mid-level tier league. But when I was there, we weren't even in that league. We were in the lower league. So it was just like 30-point games, 40-point games. And it was like kind of under the radar. So it was like, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really respected. So like, that's how I say my experience was. And then it's like, people don't respect it because they're like, oh, you playing for your dad? That just
Yeah. See,
happened
that's
because you playing
another
for your
thing you
dad.
get. Oh, you're with your dad.
That
Your
was the
daddy
main thing that I
brought
had
you.
to
He
deal
picked you.
with.
Yeah.
That was the
Okay.
main thing I had to deal with. And it was just like, it was annoying because it was
Mm-hmm.
like as a kid, I didn't know how to deal with that. Cause it's like, you're like, what? Like, but it's just like it was like you look back on it, it's like, all right, who else is going to play then? Like who
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna put in? Who's going to take my spot? Like that type of thing. And like I feel like it developed me tough skin because it's like
Mm-hmm.
you playing basketball, pro basketball. There's going to be players who talk trash to you. There's going to be people in the stands who talk trash to you.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to wonder, oh, why are you still chasing this dream or whatever? So it's just like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
those early stages like built the skin for whatever I would have to go through with this
Mm-hmm.
basketball, like with my basketball journey.
No, for
So that's how
sure.
I honestly look at it.
Yeah, for sure. And then you've been in the Mecca and the ABA, and everybody talks trash there. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got.
for sure.
We'll get into that. I got one more question, and then I'll tape it to the birthday boy. You were on your way to a freaking tournament for a D1 college in Cal State Fullerton Titans. Shout out. And you get shut down by the pandemic, bro. What was that like to play during before the pandemic, and then the effects it had on you during the pandemic, and then you're coming back from the pandemic?
Wow, that was a crazy time because I remember like I say the conference tournament was supposed to be in February,
Uh-huh.
and that's when it got canceled like around February, and we had to evacuate the school in like 3 weeks after that, probably like the first week of March.
That's what everything.
But I remember hearing about COVID in December, and like I just like didn't really think none of it, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, it'll probably just be like when like because like always you always hear about I used to always hear about the flu virus
Yeah,
and
the
like
bird
how
flu, the swine
Hmm.
flu, stuff like
yeah
I
that.
heard
those
about
Yeah.
the
type
swine flu.
those type
For the
pandemics that
record,
come around
swine
every
flu is
now
no
and then.
joke. I had it and it sucked. So go
Yeah,
on.
that's crazy.
But yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hear what you're saying because I when I was in work at the same time, I'm like, oh yeah, a couple weeks will be good. Yeah, freaking 2 years later. Yeah,
Yeah,
still.
yeah. I kind of
What?
thought the pandemic would just come and blow over.
Yeah, exactly. But
Then I,
what did that do to you mentally though? That's what I want to
it,
know.
it, 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 it did a lot because it did a lot, but like you go through stuff, and like I feel like it was positive. Like
Okay.
it's had its effects, but going to the tournament, I kind of wanted to see the tournament and then like have a regular like freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
come back and then do the spring workouts and spring ball and everything. It was just like everything was just shut down. I remember like probably like a couple of nights before that, we went to a restaurant, and I guess that's when Rudy Gobert came in the locker room
Mm-hmm.
sick, touching all the microphones and
I
everything.
Yeah,
remember that. And
I
he
saw that
literally
footage.
touched everything. I
Yeah, and
remember
then it
that.
Yeah,
yeah, and then it came out that he had COVID and some of his other teammates had COVID.
yeah,
That
That
Donovan
was
news
it.
Mitchell.
came out while we were at a restaurant, and I just remember seeing the whole restaurant just panic.
Oh my
And then
God.
all my teammates were like, "No, no, we still go eat here. We just want plastic forks and stuff." And the coach is like, "What? Y'all crazy? We not eating here."
That's
And we
Oh
laughed.
man,
wild.
that's
And I was just
wild.
like, "Whoa!" And then it was just like I just remember seeing like the world just like
Yep.
filled and then just going to empty, and it's just like a ghost town.
It
And
was
it's just like
wild.
it's like creepy and strange. And it's like basketball wise, I feel like that played a part in me having to leave Fullerton
Okay.
because like it was kind of like a rocky year after that. Like it wasn't like a normal year where like you get to work out and the
Mm-hmm.
teams gets the coaches and everybody see how much you get to grow. Because especially when you're a red shirt, a walk on at that. By the time like January, February rolls around, like really January, you're still practicing and you're still gonna lift weights, but you're not doing too much because it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's the end of conference. We're preparing for the conference tournament, trying to win conference title, and then go win the conference tournament title, and then go make a run in March Madness. That's like the attitude and approach. And it's like I kind of like was waiting to get to the spring workouts. I'm like, all right, just play my role and just get in where I fit in, and then when the spring workouts, I can show how much I've grown and learned and adapted,
Mm-hmm.
and I can get the scholarship and stay here. But when I had my exit meeting, like they basically like was saying I should go somewhere where I could get to play and this that and like
Mm-hmm.
basically giving me the like you should transfer. And
They're
I was
saying
like
it
going
without
through that.
saying it, you know?
Yeah, they were saying it without saying it, and it was just like it was just like I was like, oh, if it wasn't for COVID, and then I
Right.
had the COVID season where I didn't really play too many games, so I just wasn't like I just I just had to go home because I just didn't really want to be far away from school, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really want to. It's just like I was going through it because I'm like, man, I'm supposed to still be D1. I'm supposed to go back D1. So it's like that
It's a
type of thing.
mental, it messed up a lot of people, not just
Yeah,
athletes, but mainly a lot of athletes for sure. Just totally screwed
Hmm.
them over. Don't even get me started on, no offense, because you were going to school at the time. Don't even
yeah,
get me started on student age kids. Anything
yeah,
from that era, from 2020 to 2022, they're just screwed up right now. They're
Hmm.
so confused,
yeah.
and for the ones that had to graduate in 2020, damn, did that like that the drive up
My
graduation
brother
rate?
was
Mhm.
supposed to graduate in
That's
2020. I was actually supposed to go
wild.
to New Orleans that year, but due to COVID, we
Mhm.
winded up not going. So we had to stay here in California.
Yeah, it
And I
was.
was looking forward to going to New Orleans, but
Yeah,
fortunately, never happened.
it is just wild, man.
Yeah,
So again, wow, okay, but I mean, it worked out in the end. I
yeah,
mean, you're
for
still
sure,
playing,
for
semi-pro
sure.
ball. You've done the Mecca, which we'll get into. But first, I'm gonna go to the birthday boy, Drew Sanchez. Drew, anything you want to talk about from childhood to pre-Mecca with Triple J?
Yeah, I'm just credit to you going to high school at the age of 13. Like you said, playing under pops. You said that now that high school is part of the Marine League, which shout out to my dad, Norbon. He
Hmm.
went class of 79. Yes, sir. He was
Yeah,
football though. But
Hmm.
that is a tough league. You got Carson in there, you got Banning, you got it's a little more tougher league.
yeah,
And
for sure.
and then, like you said, the COVID. Shout out to the Fullerton, the Titans. My brother graduated from there just last year, I think. So
Hmm.
shout out to the Fullerton out there. And
Okay.
yeah, that season alone messed up. I mean, I'm a San Diego State fan, and that was the year I think we only lost one game, and
Mm,
that was our year with Malachi Flynn and stuff. We would have made a really hell of a good run. We actually got a second loss. We played our tournament. The Mountain West played their tournament, and then Utah State, I think, beat State in the championship. And they were supposed to, obviously, then we'll see the seeding for March Madness. And unfortunately, the next day was March 15th, March 16th when everything shut down.
yeah.
And me being at the time, 7 years younger than I or 6 years younger than I am, so I was 35. I went back to college. I went
Mhm.
back because you're
Hmm.
never too old to go back to college. I
Hmm.
went back to college and then everything just shut down. I was like, I'm not doing this remote, but it was sad. But I feel my question to you was like, it's kind of like, yeah, how did that motivation of everything shutting down, did it just groom and shape you to be that more determined to go into and say, you know what, now that I dealt through the pandemic, or in my eyes, the plandemic, and literally make
Yeah, for
myself
sure.
better.
We don't get political, as you can tell.
Yeah. Hey, it's my
Go on.
birthday. I can say
You're
what I want.
good. You're good.
But my question for you is, did you feel that going through the pandemic and doing anything like that and everything being shut down, did that mold you and shape you to be the young man you are now, and give you that much more of a drive and desire and fire to push forward?
Yeah, because I just feel like going through that where I had something that like literally shut the whole world down, and that was the only thing that was able to keep me away from what I truly like, my craft, what I truly love to do. And even then, like it couldn't keep me away. Like I was at any gym, like I was still in the gyms, I was still finding ways to hoop. I was going to places, seeing the rims take off the outside court. I was trying to figure it out,
or
like
getting
no matter
changed.
what, like through the depression, everything, like just like
Hmm.
the not knowing where my career was going to take me or anything. I just like you said, like you touched every base. Like it just helped mold me into like a stronger human. Like be more than just like outside of basketball. Just like it prepares you. It prepared me for like it helped prepare me for life because that happened in like my young, like I say, like young adult life. 18s. That's like the first year where you're like out of high school and you're in college and you're experiencing a little bit of like freedom and living on your own and things of that nature. And it's just like it just like prepared me really fast, like how fast like life can come at you. And it's just
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's like it all the 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds felt like they were almost like 30, just because it literally advanced your age. Because now
Hmm.
it's like, oh, the whole world is shut down. And yeah, it was like George just pointed, seeing the chains and everything locked up. I was like, man, where they got Pee Wee Herman locked chains on the freaking rims up here? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't
Yeah.
even we couldn't even go to a park to go on the swings, like just if you wanted to
Hmm.
be a kid again.
Hmm.
Sometimes you get that desire. And basketball, as much as it is 48 minutes, if you're lucky to play that long on the court, it's a kid's game. It's that thing that we're shooting the ball, going yelling Kobe and doing
Yeah.
all that, and that was taken away from us. And it's just,
Hmm.
Hmm.
you could find anything. Heck, I was balling up balls of paper
Hmm.
and throwing them in the wastebasket because
Yeah.
like I couldn't play or couldn't do anything. It was like that's our that's supposed to be our distraction away sometimes from life. Is
Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure.
sports are a distraction of life, as no matter, like this we talk deep on this show. Life is a journey, and we're lucky to be part of it. We're one of God's selected to enjoy life, but there's times when you need to take a break from life, and one of them is sports has always
Hmm.
been that. So credit to you. It looks like you got your head on your shoulders, Triple J, and you're pulling forward. You're doing the pro thing now. Hopefully it gravitates to more where you want to be, and we'll see the rest with this future. And this, I'm interested to hear the rest of your journey.
I appreciate
Yep.
that. I appreciate that. Happy birthday.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
The cameraman with the plan. You get to see this. We got to see this guy firsthand when we covered all the Hounds games this year. We're not getting into ABA yet, but do you have any questions pre ABA, pre Mecca for Triple J?
I just have something to say. Yeah, like 2020 was just a terrible year for all of us. Like even me, like it was weird that I've not been like I haven't felt like that since high school. But yeah, so it was tough for me to like trying to find hoops and everything, try to go to certain places, certain areas where they do have hoops and rims open. But how long did it take for you to like find like a court or like a hoop or a gym where you could actually shoot the ball in? And how did you handle that whole situation? I know you kind of like alluded to that a little bit, but explain more on that.
It was funny because I say like 20, one of my friends I went to college with that I used to work out with and everything, his cousin is the girl was or may still be the girls coach at King Drew and was like just let us in the gym. We just like get in that gym and we'd be in that gym a lot working out, and then it's just like any other gyms that were available and open. Like
So was there
because there
like
would be
a amount of people that you're supposed to have inside the building? Because I know like they had like there was certain mandates
They
that they
were
had to
doing
follow.
yeah.
limits. They were doing limits.
Yeah, some gyms were
Hmm.
like that, where it's like only certain, like probably like 10 to 15 people could be in, or there will be a lot of gyms where it's like you can't be in there at all, and it was like we'll still be in there. Like it was just finding ways to like
Y'all always should
finding
break the
ways to get
rules a
up.
little bit,
Yeah,
huh?
it was like
Y'all always been rebellious with it.
yeah, it was like just find a way. And if you like, you're blessed enough to just have somewhere where you could put your work in, just don't take it for granted and just put the work in. And I say like COVID really taught me how to like just like never take it for granted because it's like it could just not be available and you could
Mhm.
be healthy, well, mind right, everything, and just want to go, and you just can't. And now I never really experienced nothing like that where I could physically do something and I was capable of doing something, but I just couldn't do it because of a pandemic. It was crazy, but it was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and especially like basketball is most of our escapes where we want to like just
yeah,
get away and like clear our mind and everything. I know
Yeah.
that's something I like to
and it
do.
and it kind of did force me to like. It did like being like so like basketball oriented my whole life. It did force me to just be like, there's more to life than basketball. So I say
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do appreciate it for that sense, but yeah, it just taught me to just like never take this for granted. And just work as hard as you can.
Facts.
Absolutely. What you just talked about, a lot of things being locked up. You talked about finding other things. Were there other things that you were into that you had to do to keep your mind going? Like, were you into fashion? Were you into other sports that you
Or
could do,
DIY stuff, do it
like
yourself.
DIY stuff? Is there anything? Are you a writer, poet? We've had poets, we've had singers, we've had
Mhm.
rappers. What was there anything like that in your life?
I have a big family. Like I'm the oldest of 9 kids. I have like 8
Nice.
younger siblings, and
Sound like the Barnes
7
family.
of them are brothers. And like
Okay.
COVID
That's
was
all. That's
literally
almost like two
Two teens
dream
right there.
two
teams.
There
basketball
you go.
teams. Yeah, it's a set of 4 boys, another set of 4 boys, and a girl in the middle. So
Okay.
it kind of is,
Shout out to your mom right there, bro. That's all I gotta
man, for
Uh,
say.
sure.
yeah.
Cause
Shout
like,
out
Shout out.
man, and I know like
and your dad.
Yes, sir.
yeah, yep. And my parents, they kind of like that's COVID was when like the second group were like coming about. Like I have a brother that was born in 2019, right before it happened, and another brother that was born in 2021, and
Oh
then
man.
the
Oh,
two youngers who were born in 22 and then 24. Yeah, so yeah, they kind of came like right when as COVID was going on slash like cooling out. So like I was just with my family. I was playing a lot of video games.
Okay. You and a
A
lot of
lot
other
of video
people.
games.
That
I
like,
remember that.
yeah, and that's
Just
when
watching
video
movies.
social media took off, like
Yeah,
TikTok and
social
stuff like
media
that
did
really
take
started
off.
to take off. Yeah.
And
yeah.
like,
If you invested in GameStop stock, you would have been rich.
Ain't
man,
that the
There
truth?
you go.
Ain't
There
that
you
the
go.
truth?
Bro,
or TikTok.
we wouldn't even be doing this show. We'd be so rich.
Hmm.
TikTok and musically, if it would have invested
It's right,
TikTok back when
musically.
it was musically,
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
musically,
man,
and people would make fun of it. Oh, you guys are just lip syncing. And now people are making millions of dollars off of it. It's freaking insane.
it was crazy.
Oh. Before we jump into the Mecca, I do want to, again, we do have that disclaimer. You guys, we're about 45 minutes into the show right now. This is Double Dribble, episode number 94. Throw it down with Triple J. We just talked about the pandemic for about a half hour. Again, the opinions are those of the people who give them. Some people have seen stuff with COVID. Some people believe different things with COVID. I personally know someone who had somebody die because of complications of COVID. So our condolences go out to those people or anybody who had to endure that with elders. Remember, elders, it was a lot. It was insane. If you had an elder who got sick, or even if you have a little kid, you had 9 in your family. You get like say grandma comes to visit or something like, or comes to
Mm.
live with you. One of y'all gets cut. That's it, dude. Like any kind of complication. So again, we just want to put out there the condolences to the people who did lose people, and also people who had to deal with anything COVID related because again we don't joke, we don't get political, but we also don't joke about any kind of when it comes to diseases and stuff like that. So Mecca, let's talk Mecca again. Before we do, again, shout out to E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Hilton, thank you so much for your sponsorship, we appreciate you. The Mecca, first off, can you let us know what the heck the Mecca is? We know what it is, but we got people listening out in like Egypt and maybe they don't
Mm.
know what the Mecca is. Can you please let them know what the Mecca is and then what was the experience, bro?
The Mecca is a program that started up. I believe it's been going on for maybe the past 6 years or so. I'm not sure how long it's been around, but it's been around for quite some time and it's building a lot of attraction and tension. Professional players come play in it like year round. They have seasons in the spring, in the summer, winter
Mm.
seasons, cash prizes. About a few weeks back, they had the biggest tournament they had yet, which was like a 5 day tournament for $100,000. And if anyone's familiar with like the YouTube scene of one-on-one basketball,
Hmm.
off the dribble, off the dribble came. They brought a team. They put a team in there and they won. They had Frank Nitti on their team,
Oh,
but
Nitty's a
yeah, the
freaking
Mecca's a
monster,
pro
bro.
now.
And
Yeah, for
Nick was down
sure.
here in San Diego just
Yep.
yesterday, the day before.
Former son.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Sorry, we
Yeah.
cut you off there. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, like the Mecca is like, you'll catch pros that play overseas. You may even see a NBA player pop up here and there. It's
Hmm.
just basketball, professional, professional like pro am type deal, and there's always a money prize at the end of the seasons. Most of the time, the seasons are like 10 weeks with playoffs. They had their first tournament, which was like a Elam Indian style type tournament, which was a 100K tournament where you play about it was pool play, 3 games for pool play, and then it goes into playoffs and last one win. Last one standing wins, and it was Elam ending. So that means like at like 4 minutes, the clock goes off, and then there's a target score. There's eight
Yes,
points
sir.
added to the
Oh,
highest score.
oh
Whoever
wow.
reaches that
Okay.
target score
Wow.
Like
wins.
the
So,
T, it's like the TBT.
Kinda,
yep,
yeah.
they had it going just like the TBT. So it was the Mecca. The Mecca is great and it's up and coming. I can only see it growing growing far more than it is,
Hmm.
but it's something special for sure, and I'm blessed and glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of former ABA players and current ABA players that have been in the Mecca. The O'Bannons were there. I think Breeje's been there a couple times. Coach LG's been there. So
Yep, yep. I played with
it's huge.
BJ in the
Yeah.
Mecca right before I came to the ABA. So
Hmm.
yeah,
So what the
BJ.
heck? Before anybody got anything Mecca related, because this is a perfect segue into ABA.
Yeah, I mean, just shout out to the Mecca. Yeah, it's they're doing their thing, just like
Hmm.
the Drew League, and down
Hmm.
here I deal with the Swish
The Swish.
Pro Pro Am. So all these Pro Ams keeps me busy during the summer. So
No, truth. George, you got anything you want before we jump into ABA?
No, nothing at all.
All right, cool. So shout out to the Mecca. We do tag them on all our shows because we got so many people who have played for them and they've actually made so many players. So you said did you meet Bree J? Did you meet the Hounds at the Mecca or did you know them already and you were already planning on coming over? Like, what was your
It's
transition, bro?
it's funny because I heard of the ABA before, like when I was younger, but I didn't know that like it
Hmm.
was still like up and running.
You and everybody else.
Until like, yeah, that's crazy. Until LG like invited me out to come to the tryouts, like to come to the practice, because LG was the coach of our Mecca team that
Oh,
had
okay.
BJ on it. And I don't want to leave anyone out. I don't think any of the other ABA teammates was on there, but I for sure remember BJ
Hmm.
on the team, and yeah, that was only one from the ABA team that was on that team. On that Mecca team, it was yeah. So that was like my first time meeting BJ, and that was my first time playing for LG, like in the Mecca, and then I
Hmm.
came along for the season, which was a fun season. It was up and down. I feel like we could have won, and I feel
Hmm.
like we did have the best talent, like the most talented team. But you know, we may get another shot at it. You never know. But
Yeah, you
it
keep
was a
going.
fun season for sure.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
was. It was exciting. If you guys don't know,
Yeah,
the Hounds made it all the way to the division semifinals this year. The finals the year before, but the year with Triple J it was semifinals. He only lost by one. We're gonna leave it at that.
it's always
Um,
been a close
yeah,
game between that
always
team and Guy
exciting. Yeah,
Levy.
Guy Levy and the Hounds is most definitely a rivalry, and it's always exciting to watch. And you're playing former NBA players in that game too, and
Yeah.
current overseas players like Jay Norton and people like that, and then former
Mhm.
NBA players like Dominic McGuire. So it was just an exciting game. We called that game actually.
Mhm.
It was very exciting.
I'll
Um,
finish
what
that.
By the
we
way, the games are on YouTube, guys,
Yeah,
just
make
so
sure
you
you check
know.
out our YouTube and our website, takeyourshotmediacrew.com. Good plug, George.
No problem,
So
bro.
we always say, and maybe we're biased because we were working for the Hounds for so many years, BJ Flournoy is the Kobe Bryant of the ABA. What is it like to play next to freaking BJ Flournoy, dude?
It's great. It's fun, honestly, because it's like you always have to appreciate and enjoy playing with a player like that because they demand so much attention. So it
Mhm.
makes your job that much easier because they're going to just be so locked in and keyed in on that player, and it's like you just slip through the cracks and get your buckets here and there, and it's just like it's nothing short of amazing watching him work and go do all the things that he does at his height. He just shows that there's no excuse. Like there's literally no excuse. If you want to go play basketball, go play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one can tell me, oh, you're only good at basketball because you're tall. Go look at BJ Flanoy. He go crazy, don't he?
Yeah,
Mhm.
That dude.
yeah.
So it's like,
He dropped
let's
51 game.
50
yeah,
burger.
drop
We
50,
did
all
that
that.
game
So
too. Yep, on
Hmm.
YouTube. Take your shot media crew. There you go. Shameless plug. No, seriously. I mean, just watching Bree J and like people like I said, Jay Norton, people like that is just super exciting. And pretty much anybody that goes on the Suns, they're fast paced. They're very exciting. They're willing to take any shot at any time. He goes into triple teams and shoots threes. It's
yeah,
it's
floaters,
unbelievable, bro.
the layup packages, the handles, the
Hmm.
jump
Bro,
shot.
bro. Hey, you
He
you
got
And
them
know,
the deep
game.
shots that he
but
likes to take too.
and
Yeah, for
you,
sure.
sir, you shot a couple threes in your ABA career. You that,
Yeah.
especially in the corners. Those are your hot spots, man. Well, first off, what was it like your first ABA game? Because all the different rules and stuff, and then going against players maybe you haven't seen before. What was it like adjusting to that?
Weird feel of the ball.
Yeah, the weird feel,
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
3D,
ball
the
is
red, white, and blue
different.
ball.
That's the biggest thing I would say about the ABA. That ball, it takes some getting used to for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just like anything else. Like, to me, a ball is a ball. Once you get some reps in with it and you know how to shoot it and you know how it bounces,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit more bouncier than the average ball. It might be
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more harder. Once
Yep.
you understand that and like know how to work with it, it's just basketball. But my first game, I was coming out I really wanted to make an impact and like I felt that was felt and that was understood. I wanted to like carry on that trajectory and carry
Mm-hmm.
that throughout the whole season, but that just wasn't in God's plan, and that just
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't how it worked. So I just tried to just be positive and just have high energy and just
Mm-hmm.
come in and do my job and do what's asked of me and do all that I can do
And
and just keep going.
And
So
bro, we call you a walking bucket for a reason.
I
You you
appreciate that.
you are a human highlight reel in a walking bucket. That's what that me and George used to call you. And you can go back on Take Your Shot Media Crew on YouTube and you'll hear it yourself. But
Appreciate
dude,
that.
you were so fast. I even called you Flash a couple times, but I'm like, nah, this guy's a walking bucket. This guy's a human highlight reel. And then I ended up calling you the what I say what
The
the
Condor.
condor because dude, did you always have a wingspan that big? Like, holy crap, dude. Like
I
that's
think
like two
so,
Bree
but
Jays
it's
right there. Like, come on, man.
And when did you hit a growth spurt? What age?
Bro, right.
I was kind of pretty much always tall, but I say like I was maybe like 5'10", sixth grade, ended middle school about like 6'1", 6'2", came in my freshman year of high school about 6'2", ended my freshman year around like 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
Then by the time season started, my sophomore year in high school, I was about like 6'5", 6'6", and I've been the same height ever
Mm-hmm.
since and probably grew like an inch at the most. So
Okay.
I'm like a legit 6'6" with shoes on. If I go to the doctor and get shoes off, they tell me I'm 6'5", which I
Stretches
I
his
don't really like
arms. He's
hearing.
like
I'm like,
8 feet
nah, I'm
tall.
6'6".
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're 6'6",
at
6'6" with
yeah,
least.
no shoes
Don't
on.
say 6'7"
yeah,
with
for
Drew on
sure.
the line. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I knew that was coming. God damn it. Every time, every time.
Every time.
No, but I do got a serious, legit question regarding having the Condor wingspan, and that is not an insult, by the way. Is that an advantage or is that a disadvantage? Like you're going against someone who's close to you and you have a super long wingspan, do you have to pull your arms in? Like honestly,
Nah,
I'm
that's
asking, is it an advantage, right?
yeah, nah, that's for sure. Your wingspan is for sure like my wingspan is for sure an advantage. I like to use it to my advantage, especially on defense. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just keep my arms out. Like, you'll be surprised. Like, especially tell you as a young kid, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. But
Mm-hmm.
like, as I get older, I notice like you just play defense with your arms out and just be aware. Like, sometimes the ball will just hit you in your arms, just being that
Mm-hmm.
tall, and then it's like you're able to go get the rebounds or
Mm-hmm.
any like rebounding out of my area with. And then shooting over people is even if they're taller than me, sometimes I can
Mm-hmm.
shoot over them because I have longer arms and
Yeah.
I have long arms. So it's like just like knowing what I've been able, what I have and like what I've been blessed with, and like knowing
Mm-hmm.
how to use it and like get to my spots in certain times and things of that nature. But yeah, having a long swing span definitely is a plus and not a minus in basketball for
Yeah, and
sure.
y'all want to go see any of those highlights brought to you by the Go Baller Georgia Chola, you can go on YouTube, Take Your Shot Media Crew. Just saying. This is the
Stop
most plugs
plugging,
we've ever
Richard.
done.
I'm about to plug you up.
No, I was about to go play with your balls, Drew. Go play with your
Oh
balls.
my God.
Anyway, so Josh, I got one more question for you, and then we'll go to George. Because PJ broke our hearts yesterday with this, and we all roasted him like a Thanksgiving turkey because of what he said. He hates the 3D. And he has been part of a lot of 3Ds, being a guard. You, sir, have also had a lot of 3Ds. Do you like the 3D? Do you dislike the 3D? Is it confusing as hell? How do you feel, Triple J, about the 3D?
I like the 3D because like I just feel like 3D with a 48-minute game. I just know like that's why I like the ABA because they have different rules and like it makes it fun. And then it's a 4 point line with the
Mm-hmm.
3D, so it's like the way I honestly look at the 3D is like it's a 48-minute game. 3D get 4 points, 3 points for turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
I just know like somebody could score 100 points, and that was in the back of my
Bree,
mind this season.
Hezzy's done it. A couple other people have done
Mhm.
it. We've called
People
those
scored
games.
100 in the
I
ABA.
called the Hezzy game where he, what was it? How much, Drew?
I
108,
knew it.
109?
I
He, he,
knew
It
it.
he,
was at
he,
least
he
100.
shot
I knew
100,
it because that's what it makes me feel like. It just
Yeah.
makes me feel like
What
someone
was
can
it?
score 100 points.
Drew, wasn't it like 108 or something like that?
109.
109. He scored 109 against the LA Wolfpack. Like we called that game. And then Bree J got a 50 burger. And then we've
Has
called
he
a
scored
60
100?
burger. Yeah, Hezzy did.
Has he? Yeah.
And then Bree J got a couple 50 burgers, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's been wild. So
Yeah,
all
the
right.
three. That's why that way we said in an earlier broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
No
Lead
lead
is
is
safe.
safe in the NBA, ABA.
You're always in
No,
the game, even though you're down 20.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
Bro, I'll make all five of
Scored
them
3
down
pointers, and it's a
21.
well possession game again.
Truth,
Yep.
brother. Truth.
Bro,
100%.
just give me my ball and I'll be in my spot for every 3D and I'll make them all.
Oh my God, this guy.
Hey,
Again, you guys, we're almost.
you can watch the clips on Take Your Shot
Oh my
Media
God,
Crew.
one time. Thanks for the plug again.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Yeah.
George.
seven four. It's at recording right now. It's almost 7:45. We're about 1 hour in. Again, this is episode number 94 of Double Dribble, throwing it down with Triple J. Thank you, Triple J. Again, Triple J, one of the shooting guards of the Inland Empire Hounds, soon to be the Inland Empire Kings. We'll leave it at that.
Pause.
I'm not gonna talk about that because it's not like, I mean, it is official, but it's not. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus, Triple J. How do you feel about the name? I'm not gonna do that to you, until everything's official and stuff. Personally, we helped make the Hounds logo, that one with the really cool
Hmm.
Doberman. Like we helped make that. So
Mhm.
I have a soft spot for it, and I'm super bummed that they're switching over. But hey, new era, new team, new owner. I get it. Ferran's gonna do his thing. It's all good. I get it. You guys are still the
Putting the
kick-ass team on
they're
the
putting
court, regardless.
they're putting the dogs in the pound, bro.
Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it.
I could have went a lot harsh with it.
You were
But
gonna say you're gonna put the dogs down. Did you want to say that? Because now we're gonna have PETA coming after us. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate it.
my
Awesome.
birthday, bro.
Birthday. So you're gonna kill
Just said
dogs?
it already.
Okay, Michael Vick. That's pretty fucked
Oh,
up, dude.
Oh.
wow.
Again, we do not condone any dog fighting of any sort, regardless of what country you're from. We do not condone that. Okay, this is all
Oh,
fun.
man.
Do I have a button here for DMX to be playing right now?
You
Look
see
at
Drew with
Josh.
the soundboard.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are idiots. I love you guys.
That's what happens when we do a
That's
show
not
at
me.
night.
That's Drew.
This was George. This more yesterday too. Remember, George was like bam, bam, bam. He was hitting everything, dude.
Bro, he
Oh my God.
he got his bam bam from Flintstones going on, bro. He was on.
Oh my God, he said Flintstones.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God. Still better than the
Currently
Jetsons.
aging myself.
Off the record, I'm gonna feel really old. I think Josh is gonna look at me like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" The Jetsons supposedly have a new life-like movie coming out, and Jim Carrey's supposed to be playing George Jetson.
Why?
That should be
Why?
interesting, right?
Oh my god,
We're dumb, Josh. We just go off the rails, bro. We go Ozzy Osbourne on this show. We go off the rails, bro.
bro. Let me
Crazy
tell you
train up
this.
in here.
Nah, it's all
Yeah.
good. It's all
Yes,
good.
sir.
Entertainment. That's
Do we
that's
have?
what's gonna
Do we
keep the
have?
And that's
viewers
what we
coming
do.
back
We
for
bring
more.
entertainment.
Yep.
That's
Do
who
we
we
have
are.
the over? Do we have the over 80 crew that can remember the Jetsons? That's the problem.
How dare you? How dare you? George is eight. Are you 80s George? Or are you 90s?
No, I'm 90s. I was
How
born
dare
in
you? Me and you,
1990.
Drew,
He was
only.
watching. He was watching Rugrats, bro. I don't.
Hey, how
Hey,
dare you
Rugrats
hate
are.
on the Rugrats? How
I
dare
know. Come
you?
on, Drew.
Rugrats are
Rep,
Rugrats are
you
amazing.
good.
got your
You don't
rep
see the
E.G.
card for
Rugrats
Daily,
movie?
E.G. Daily is a legend, bro.
Yeah, I
Tommy,
agree
she
with that
did Tommy, and
100%.
she was on Pee Wee Herman. She's done a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
dude. She's
Yeah,
freaking
watch
amazing.
Watch Valley Girl with Nicolas Cage. There
Oh
you
my
go.
God. See what I mean, Josh? We were going from Pee Wee Herman to Rugrats to Nicolas Cage. Like, let's get back to basketball, y'all. Like, what are we
Yeah, we could sometimes
doing?
be so random.
Oh
Well,
God.
at least Drew would.
Speaking of basketball, we got
Oh
Laker
my!
update.
Shut up, George.
Lakers are currently playing. Wow. Right now, it's second quarter. We're
Okay,
locked.
okay,
Do you
okay,
want to know or
Ricky.
not? Because I'm not gonna say it if you don't want to know.
No, 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 no,
No
no, no, no.
spoiler alert.
No, yes or
No
no?
spoiler work.
Okay, well, I asked you, you never answered me. Forget it. I don't want to tell you anyway. All right, taking my
All right.
ball and going home. No, I'm just kidding. Skiggins and going home. Okay. Anyway, we're being a bunch of chuckleheads. We're about 18 minutes left. Triple J, you're freaking amazing, dude. I freaking love you, dude. We appreciate you. We're gonna get into our silly segment because it hasn't been the whole freaking show or anything. Ant missed out on this one. Josh would have been fitting in perfectly in this group right now. So first segment I'm
Yes,
gonna
you.
go into, Josh. Before we do, let's see if there's anything else we should cover. ABA. How do you feel about the 7-second rule going across from backcourt to front court?
A 7-second
Mm.
violation.
7
Violation. I
seconds.
love it personally.
I, yeah, I actually like it because it's
Okay.
like, you know, get across half court, stop playing with
Yep.
the ball. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like it. It's cool because it's like it makes 3Ds that much more possible.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
like
they have it.
especially if you catch a team who's like kind of like just chilling, inbounding the ball, it takes
Nonchalant.
like a second or
It
two, and then you
drives me
just
crazy when people
get
do that.
like a soft sneak trap, and then it's
Yeah.
like now they only have
Oh
5 more
my
seconds to
God.
cross
Got a
half court, and they can
lot
get the
of
ball.
but
And
you
that
play
speeds up the game.
yeah, and you played for LG and he's a speed first coach.
Yeah,
So defense and speed,
he
defense and
presses
speed.
all game.
Yeah.
Like he'll press
Mm-hmm.
all game. He doesn't
Yeah.
care. He's gonna keep us fresh, keep subbing us out, and he gonna lead that press on you.
Since we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about it, before I get into nationals, I do want to talk to you about playing for LG in the Mecca. And then what did Mecca? Yeah, this is what coach wanted to talk about. Playing for LG in the Mecca. Uh-oh. You still there? Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
LG LG in the Mecca and LG in the ABA. Similarities and differences. In a safe space. He's not going to come and get you, I promise.
Did he freeze?
No, Triple J, you froze. This happened with PJ yesterday.
This is what happens
Hello?
when we start.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He's
Hello?
here. You're good.
Oh
You're good,
my!
Jay. You're good.
It just took
So,
me.
differences and similarities
Hello? Oh,
with.
I'm like it just like almost like blacked out.
No, you're good. You good? We good? We're good.
Okay, I
Okay.
say
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm good. Similarities.
Similarities and
LG is always
differences.
going to be LG. Like he's
I
going to
know,
have
right?
energy.
Yeah.
He's going to turn. Yeah, similar. Like one thing I say about similarities is he's always going to be LG. He's going to turn you up. He's going to have the energy. He's going to hold you accountable,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to always be very passionate about getting that win. And you can't do nothing but respect that, appreciate it, and be grateful for it. I say differences is not too much difference because like he gonna get what you gonna get with LG. He gonna get
Yeah.
he gonna give you his all. Don't get me wrong. He gonna give you his all, and he's gonna hold you accountable. He's gonna tell you what he sees, and
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna try to help you through it and everything. But it's just like if I would look for a difference, I'm trying to see the difference because like the Mecca is kind of like summer, like laid back, chill.
Yeah, see, is there a difference
ABA is
there?
more so like a very long season.
Like a sprint versus a
So I
marathon?
say there
Yeah.
was more, yeah, in a sense, because it's like in the Mecca differences, I say LG is going to pull out more quick hitters and just drawing up on the whiteboard and things of that nature. And the ABA, which we didn't really give, like we had practices, but like we couldn't get 10 guys, we couldn't get everybody at a practice all the time together. So it's kind of hard in that sense. But like in the ABA, like there's more actions and sets that we're getting to
Okay.
that we should already know we should be in. And like LG will still pull out those quick hitters, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like I would say like we're more prepared in terms is what are we going to get to and things of that nature when he's given a fair shot for sure.
Absolutely.
But
And he's like I said, they
playing
call
for
him show coaches.
playing for him both is great.
And everybody loves
Yeah.
him both. And he's one of the like if you heard him, you'd be scared of him as a coach. Like I'm gonna approach that guy. I'm gonna try to throw that guy out. I don't know how these referees even go like they like laugh because they just don't want to get at him, especially him and
Yeah.
Josiah. Hilarious when him and Josiah go face to face. I love it. But okay. Last but not least, I know you've probably heard ABA championships are gonna be in Vegas next year.
Mm.
Regardless if you're there for the championship, which hopefully that's the case, or you're there as an all-star. How do you feel about the
All star. That's cool.
possibility of being at nationals in Vegas?
That's fun. That sounds nothing like fun and great like a great time. Honestly, like Vegas is like a very fun city, a fun place, and to have like your nationals there, like the championship be ended there. I could only imagine like everybody
Mm-hmm.
just want to stay for extra days. Like, oh, we just won the
Right?
championship. Let's stay for
Mm-hmm.
extra days. So like
Yeah.
that would be great. I that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be cool. Again, you guys were watching Take a Shot Media Crew presents episode number 94 of Double Dribble Throw It Down with Triple J. Double R Ricky Rodriguez, the host, Go Baller Georgia Chola, the agent Drew Sanchez, along with our guest today, Triple J Joshua Jones Jr. What a story so far, dude. You've been to a couple different schools. You played for your pops. You left your pops to go to a different school. You went to Cal State Fullerton. Then you got knocked down by the pandemic. Went to the JUCO. Went to the Mecca. Then you played for one of the goats of the ABA and the goat, a former ABA player, mind you, in LG Lamar Gale. And now we're talking about possibly going to nationals in the ABA. You never know. Um, so what we're gonna do now, we're just about 12 minutes before we let you out of here, unless you got a little extra time. We're gonna go into our closing segment. So we each have a closing segment, and then we have our closing remarks. So,
Yep.
birthday boy Drew, let's off the hoof is our business segment. We haven't really talked business with you, so this should be interesting. Drew, what was
Yeah.
that smile for? That scares me. You
Well,
had that business
well,
smile.
remember, yesterday we did say to smile more often.
That is true. If you guys go back watch episode number 93
Sure.
on YouTube on Take Your Shot Media Crew.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
we're not talking about the horror film smile, but let's go back.
No, that's what George said. Okay, go on.
So, so my question for you, Triple J, is the business related off the hoof. Make sure my hoof is still on.
Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Please.
Okay, but seriously, no, seriously. The question for me is when your basketball career, like you said, you had to deal with the pandemic. It kind of aged you. It made you kind of, like you say, it took away, made you grow, and you learned to grow from it, and took away your freedoms, kind of in a way for basketball. But it did develop you as probably the young man that you are now. So going into that mindset, if a pandemic or something was to happen again and you can no longer play basketball anymore, do you feel you have a right mind
Ooh, that's
to
good.
get into a certain business? And what would it be?
That is a great question.
Yeah, I know that I can I can do whatever I feel that I can do whatever I put my mind to in terms of like different like traits and just like skills and whatever that may be, any types of line of work. At the moment, I'm currently a substitute preschool teacher,
Oh, see,
and
there's
I
something we
like
didn't talk about. That's dope.
yeah, and
Okay.
I actually enjoy that because like I'm the oldest sibling, and I have eight
Okay.
younger siblings, so it's just natural for me to want to like take care and be a protector. So
That's
I
cool.
feel that like being in that space and being able to teach kids and just be there, be around kids that like keeps me joyful and like loving
Mm-hmm.
and like like good energy because I feel that kids, especially young children, like they have the best energy. Like it can never be matched. They're always happy, even when they're crying, they'll cry and then jump back up and want to play some more. So like they're always fun. So I would say like something along those lines. And I did do some behavior technician work before where I worked with a company called Nority in Moment. So it's just like I'm a little bit of a people's person. So I feel that if I wasn't playing basketball, I would want
No,
to like
not you.
I
People
want to
person? No.
yeah. I'm pretty cool with people, so I would try to like, you know, I
Okay.
would like
I
try to
like
like
that. You could open a
be
daycare called
acts of
Happy
service.
Hoops, or
Yeah,
something
Well,
for
like that.
sure.
that
So if it
definitely
wasn't
will.
sports, I'd probably be doing acts of service for sure.
That's cool.
Something along those lines.
I
That's
respect
re-
that. I
that's
respect that.
respectful because the teachers. Shout out to all the teachers out there. They
Mhm.
don't get the credit. They're
Damn right.
literally, they literally should get a pay raise on everything
Our school's in strike right now over here
because
in
of
Little
the,
Lake.
and
Yep.
you have the patience to deal with 4-year-olds. I mean, that just right
Yeah.
there. Shout out to all the girls watching this. They're gonna be like, that's dad material, right?
Nah, no kids, no
Uh-oh.
kids, no kids.
Oh, now you
No
damn
kids, no
jinxed
kids,
Drew
man.
down.
You keep that mojo,
Yeah.
Jojo.
You got all the mamas gonna be hitting you up, Triple J.
I got
Oh
baby
my
brothers
God.
for that, man.
I got baby brothers for that, he says. I
Wow.
love that. That is hilarious.
Had
Oh
to.
my God. That's
All right,
funny.
next segment. But that
Oh
was.
my God. That's
I
wow, Drew.
You see how
Wow.
he's trying to change the subject real quick?
He's also trying to score you some points, bro.
Yeah, I was
Hey.
for
I'm
them
all
type of
about getting the
points.
stats up, bro.
Oh, there it
That
I was
is.
them
Oh
number.
my
points.
God, he
Drew
said
got the
it finally.
stats.
Drew's trying to
Drew
get the
got the
stats up.
stats.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Stats, no
All
game.
right.
Stats, no game, bro.
God, I can't with you
Hey,
chuckleheads. I can't. Okay, so this would be
that
the
was a
coach.
good one.
This would be Coach's Corner right here. This would be Anthony McNeely. I'm just gonna come out with a coach-related question, and don't worry, LG's not gonna come choke you or throw you around the room. But this is gonna have something to do with him, not just him in general, but the organization. You played for the Hounds. We've worked for the Hounds. Um, you've seen their weaknesses. You've seen their strengths. They've fallen short the last 2 years. Semifinals, division finals. What would you do if you took control? What would you do to get the Hounds over the mountain? You're not
What
gonna get
would
in
I
trouble, I
do?
promise. LG watches this, but he won't come at you. He'll come at me.
And if you get fined,
He'll
Ricky
come at me.
will like
I'm not
will be
paying no
happy to
one's
pay
bill.
your
Damn
fine.
it, George. Stop it. He does that every go. Oh,
Ricky
Ricky's
will
gonna
pay
buy
your
you a burger.
fine.
Ricky's gonna do this for you. No.
Ricky will pay your fine if you
Take
get
some just
fined.
take
You're
some of the
not gonna
money out
get
of
fined.
take some of the money out of Jokic's fine that he just had to pay. Jesus
Oh yeah, what is
Christ.
it? 50,000?
50K, bro.
Oh, that's like what is that? Like $3 to him?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
No, but all seriousness, what would you do different? You're a very people person. Would you do something social? Would you do something team wise, money wise? What would you do? What do you think? Because we're
I
always short by
feel
one
that
point the last 2 years.
yeah, 1 point. I just
Yeah.
feel that like being a part of the team this last year, I feel that, and I was hearing that was the same thing that they were dealing with the year before because they even practice less. So I would just say like I would make practicing mandatory, but it's kind of hard to do because it's like
What
in the
about
ABA,
Everyone's
yeah.
got
you're not getting paid, so like players have
True.
like
Well,
going on. So
what if you've had like two practices a week and made one mandatory? Something
yeah,
like that. Just hey, you got to show up to at
yeah,
least one practice. So
yeah. I
okay,
would make I would make a 50% practice weight mandatory, or
okay,
you off the team, no matter who you are.
I
Not
like that.
just like,
No, I like that.
but
No,
I
that's
feel that would
legit.
be the only thing. That's the only thing that's like keeping the Hounds from going over the hump is that consistent practice and camaraderie, so you know what you're getting to. Like, there's been times where we had practices and it's just like it was me, LG, and like two other players in the gym. Like,
Yeah, that's not okay, and that's for any
yeah,
team. That's not okay.
yeah, I remember that happening like a couple of times, and it was like it was just like it was crazy. So
hmm And we get the money thing. Trust me. There's times where me and George would
yeah,
go and we'd make like $20, or anything at all.
we
But
we
you're
talking
doing it for the
about
passion. Yeah.
We talked about practice. Really? We talked about
Talk
practice.
about practice.
Practice.
Not a game. Not a
Practice.
game.
Not a
We
game.
just can't be serious for one segment. Gosh damn it. Well,
We
we were
are
serious
serious.
during the pandemic, so I guess we're good.
Yeah,
We're good
I
there.
used up all my seriousness back then.
All right. Now I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Time to stir the pot because
Bob Marley.
controversy creates cash, the WWE Hall of Famer Eric Bischoff used to say. So I'm about to make some controversy right now.
Oh, God.
Who wins in a game of 21 between Triple J and Brie J. Flournoy?
Triple J.
Yeah, you know he watches this, right?
That's my dog, man. That's my brother, man. Triple J, man. Triple J, man.
With the
You're taking
wingspan,
you're
bro.
taking it. The wingspan is gonna do it, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put it
Too
even
much.
further now, just because I've already got you over the cliff. You might as well fall over the bridge.
Yeah.
What's the final score in a game of 21 between you and Brie J?
21-0.
Damn, Brie J! I have texted him
The
right now.
disrespect is
Disrespect,
crazy.
bro.
Nah.
my
I got respect for
21-0.
BJ, but man.
Oh,
We talking
that's
about
sad.
Triple J here, man. We talking
God.
about Jones Jr.,
He's
man.
Hey.
literally just said he's pulling blackjack on him. You're done.
Wow, Brie J, I know you're watching this. I know you're not watching it now, but you're watching
Like,
it
that's
sometime
the-
this
that's
week,
the
bro.
That's
Dilla
my
right
dog.
there,
That's
bro.
my
Now
dog.
he's gonna kill you in
Cold.
practice.
He
Oh my
cold.
God.
He really cold. He really cold.
is
He
when he's
really like that.
21-0.
He's really like that.
And we're gonna
He really
clip
like
this.
Oh,
We're
he's
gonna clip
clipping
really
it.
like
George
that.
is gonna clip that and put it on Insta and tag
I'm
Brie
gonna
J.
clip this.
Friendly teammate rivalries. Oh my God, I love that. All right, now we're gonna go to George because we're almost done. And again, thank you so much for sticking around the extra time. I appreciate it. George, what do you got for Fab Five for this guy? I mean, he's done so many cool things. Like, what do you got this time?
Wow. So I came up with this question because you're like what, a legit 6'6", and I see you as like a wing defender. So my question is, who's your top 5 wing defenders in any era in the NBA?
Any era?
Any era.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, Gary Payton.
Okay.
The glove.
I gotta throw a Clipper in there. I'm a Clipper fan.
Jay, you're doing
You
so
got two
good,
more players.
bro.
He
Two
said
more,
he is
two
doing
more
Doing so
players.
good, man. I'm just kidding.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, Tony Allen. Who really plays defense? Like Kawhi Leonard.
There's your clipper.
Got my
There you
Clipper.
go.
Got my Clipper.
There you go.
Gary
Kawhi
Payton.
Leonard. And
You said Gary Payton.
Yeah, he said the glove.
yeah.
So you got one more.
Yeah, I didn't say Gary Payton. Gary Payton.
No, you did.
Gary
You got
Payton.
No, you did say
MJ,
I said
Kobe.
Tony Allen.
Yeah. And Allen?
Tony Allen.
Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Gary Payton instead of
Yeah,
Tony.
you did. You said
No,
Gary
you
Gary
Payton,
Payton and
Tony
Tony
Allen,
Allen.
Kobe, Jordan, and
Kawhi.
then
Yeah, so
Kawhi.
that's 5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
that's 5.
You should have started with you were a Clipper fan. We might have had a whole different approach to this show. Triple
I didn't.
J.
Yeah, I didn't know until you said it. You know.
Clipper Nation, man. Clipper Nation.
It's all right. They're watching the playoffs right now from their couches.
Oh,
It's cool.
well,
Oh.
Kawhi was actually here in San Diego yesterday.
I like
Yeah.
Kawhi. I like Kawhi. He's from over
Yeah,
there,
I
so.
mean, yeah, he's from
From the,
San Diego,
isn't he from?
right?
San Diego State.
Yeah,
San
he went
Diego
to San Diego
State,
State,
yeah.
but he's from the IE, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from the IE, Riverside or wherever he's from.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
all
IE.
love Triple J. All love. My best friend's actually a Clippers fan. So, and for the
Same as
record,
mine.
That's
Ballmer's a genius. Okay, what he has done with that organization,
The
and
Yeah,
with that
and to it, though.
super the team that
I've been on the
super
floor.
futuristic freaking court. That oh my God, I remember I bought merchandise for the first time there. I was so confused. They're like, yeah, just go. I'm like, wait, what? Are you
I
sure?
like how the practice facility is at the arena. That's cool.
That's dope.
cool.
And they have a club.
Yeah, because,
and they
like,
have a
what do they
club,
have?
too. Yeah, they have a club and they have the most bathrooms. And
have
all
a
of
club. I didn't know
You
that.
can't see it, George. You're gonna have to take your
Dang.
background off. There it is. You on the floor. Yeah, you're gonna have to take your background off. Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
club
shit.
and they have the most bathrooms in all the NBA on purpose for the reason to get them in, get them out,
There
get
it
them
is,
back watching the
guys.
game.
Oh, you're on the
There
court.
you go. There it is.
Yeah, I'm on the court.
Nice. And then what you don't see is security coming after him after.
Oh,
Because he's actually stormed the
You're a
court.
hater.
bro, well, at least
They
he's on a
welcomed me with
at least-
open
What'd you
arms
say?
when I went
What'd you
inside the
say?
Intuit Dome.
I'd rather him be on the basketball court than the courtroom.
Wow. Awkward
Okay,
silence.
and
Awkward
next.
silence. That's
Next.
Drew's views number 2.
Yeah, that was terrible, Drew.
Oh, Drew,
I know
that wasn't even funny. That made me have to think.
Man, look at it.
We
It
lost
was so
Triple. You
bad
scared
that
Triple J away.
Triple J had to like go off camera.
He went free. He wrote froze for a minute, bro.
Nah, he's here. You still there?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's here. You scared him away. He's in the bright lights now. You scared
Yeah.
him to
Well,
the
I think
light.
the 20.
That joke
I
was
think the
terrible,
21-0 has actually scared him,
The
bro.
21-0 scared him. Why? You got
My
Bree J. Bree J's gonna
Wi-Fi
be
is
lurking behind him in his
bugging
dreams
out.
now. Yeah, we're almost done anyway. Oh my god, we're a bunch of idiots. Okay, cool. So, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our closing question, and then we'll let you out of here. Question / comment. So, birthday boy, you can go ahead and go first. What do you got for a closing segment for Triple J?
Yeah, just shout out to you, Triple J, just doing your thing. You know, that's great. You're doing the thing with the kids and motivating the future generations and stuff in there and the student stuff. My thing for you is I usually do a comment and are always praising everybody, but me, I'm actually going to do a question.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Go
shocking.
on.
So my question to you, Triple J, my closing question is outside of basketball, outside, like you said, the preschool with the kids, what are any hobbies,
Oh, I love that.
arts, or anything that you have like a passion for other than basketball or just with kids?
That's a great question.
Mm,
Could be
uh,
movies, video games, whatever.
yeah, I do like to go see movies. I do like to go to movies. I like video games.
Okay.
I can make music. You
See?
know,
Okay.
I could be a little bit of a musician. So
What
Wait,
kind?
are
What are we
you a
talking? What are we
singer,
talking? R&B,
MC,
rap? What are we
rap?
talking about?
I can sing. I
Country?
can rap. You just got to give me a
Okay.
beat and
I
tell me the
like it.
vibe you want the song, and I might be able to work
Okay.
something else.
So
Like
we're
you
gonna get
know.
a freestyle for Triple J. All right.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, all
freestyling
right. I
sometimes.
got some old beats I made from the
There you
ages of
go.
like
We'll send
16,
him.
14 to like 21. So I got a
There
lot
you
of them.
go. It could be
I
his
just,
it could be his victory song after he sweeps Bree
For
J.
sure, for
There you
sure.
go.
Got to get some NBA theme
You
songs
gotta
in there.
you
Make it.
gotta get
I
you
got to
got to
make
get
the
to the
next IE
studio.
House theme song.
There you go. Let's get you in the studio.
Yeah,
Got
send
to
it
Exactly.
make
to us
the
and
next
then we'll
season.
make a mix out of it.
There you
For
go.
21.
sure,
It's
for
gonna be
sure.
called 21 and oh.
21 and oh. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Oh,
This guy.
yeah.
And then it'll be him shooting over Bree J. Is
And he
that what
could
it
do
is?
21 bars in it too.
Oh my god. Now
Oh
we're
my god.
done. Stop it. Now just stop.
Rapping, man, 21 bars.
Oh
It's
my
solid.
god. I can't with you guys.
21
George, what do
bars.
you got? What do you
What
got?
do you mean, you guys? That's not me. That's Drew.
What do you got? That was you yesterday, though. What do you
Yeah,
got,
but
George?
that's not me today. But
That
okay,
was you
anyways.
delirious because you worked at 5 a.m. What do you
Yeah,
got? What do you
for
got for closing?
all right, for closing, Triple J, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm good at you. I'm good at you, man. I'm good.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
man. So, like, no, first of all, like, thank you for coming to our show. My thing is, so what is it gonna take for the Hounds to, well, it's kind of like, oh, Ricky pretty much,
Practice. We talk
yeah,
about
You're
practice.
backtracking.
yeah, backtracking, yeah. So, as an individual player, what do you want to do to improve on your game? What are you gonna
That's
add,
good.
to in your arsenal to try to make yourself a threat, just so like
What?
other teams will look you up at on the scouting report.
What else can he do? Good lord. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think you should
I
like?
like what Ricky said.
I don't know what else he
I like
can
the
do,
Joe
bro. He does
Lawrence
everything.
shit, man.
You're gonna have him
What
do
is
the jump
something that you
ball,
want to
like
like exploit to the opponents?
Most definitely. But like all jokes aside, I do feel that like I'm a player where I'm very dynamic and I'm talented and I'm skillful and I can do like all things on the court.
Mhm.
But I say like going into this summer, which is you key in on different things in different summers and that's how you get better. But I just feel that becoming even though I can shoot it and shoot it deep and shoot it consistently, like becoming even more consistent with that and becoming like an even better handle, which I feel I dribble the ball pretty well, but like even better because I know like one thing about basketball, you could never stop getting better, and
Mhm.
like the
Yeah.
game doesn't change. It's like with a handle, you could go wherever you want on the court.
Hmm.
With a consistent jumper, you can score from anywhere on the court. So it's just like those two things, just improving my like making one thing I can say about my jump shot is I want it to be the same shot every time. Like that's
Consistency.
like consistency, not being off balance
Hmm.
or like not being able to tuck my elbow in. It's just like going through my shooting checklist and like
Mhm.
building that repetition and getting that repetition and consistency in. So it's like I'm like a machine when I shoot. It's like, oh,
That's
he's shooting the
good.
same
Oh,
shot
nice. I
every
like
time.
that.
And then
And then
one
like
more. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. And then like with my handles and everything, to like just keep working on my handles because I know one thing about like defense is just like defense is all effort and
Mhm.
conditioning. And are you in
Right.
shape? Can your body sustain bumps and things of that nature?
Endurance.
So it's just like that goes with playing off the ball and just cutting, getting loose balls and tip ins and all those things. But yeah, but for
Okay.
sure keying in on the bag work this summer, quote
Bag
unquote,
work.
like they like to say.
There you go. And then like one more question. So like you said shooting. Who is like who is like that one NBA player from any era that you would look up to like try to improve that shooting to try to be like because like I know like a lot of players would like to pan their shooting from a certain player. So who's that player that you look up to try to perfect your shooting?
Ew. You can't when you talk about shooting, you can't not mention Stephen Curry. So it's like when I see Steph Curry and I just see like just the attention that he gets
Mm-hmm.
like on the court is like
Mhm.
whether he has the ball or doesn't have the ball, and that just goes to like all the reps and shots
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
he's put in and got up. It's just like it's just motivating to like be as consistent as you can be and get all your shots in and just try to get better each and every day because when you start demanding that attention it opens up everything else of your game. So it's like any great shooter I look at like even taller shooters such as Paul George and I know it's not really shooting but like he did shoot a lot. Jamal Crawford, like
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember when I was younger I used to like try to copy a lot of his moves in middle school and things of
Mm-hmm.
that nature. So like just like players of that nature. Like sometimes I try to watch players to see who's great at certain abilities and traits and things of that
Well, Anthony
nature. And
Edwards,
then
he led the league in 3-point attempts last
oh yeah,
last
for sure,
season.
for sure, for sure. He's getting them up. He's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also try to like watch players who may play similar to me and my playing style and just see like it's basketball. We could all learn from each other. So just try to
Mm-hmm.
see what I can take from other people and add into my game. So
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
You're always a student, Triple J. You're
most
always
definitely.
always a student. I love that. All right. For closing out for me, I mean, you already answered one of my questions I was going to ask. I was going to say, if not basketball, then what? But you already answered like 8 different things that you could possibly do. So shout out to you if you do any of those. I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to go right to the point. You're retiring. You're hanging up your shoes. What legacy do you want to leave for your brothers, your sister, and your teammates?
Mm. Hopefully that's about in my 40s like a
Like
LeBron
another
type
25
retirement.
years, 30 years. Okay.
Yeah,
You
that
hear that, Tom
23
McGuire?
I'm
He's
years.
hoping
trying to pass you.
for a longevity career, a long
Yeah,
career,
of
and
course.
a promising one at that. But I just want to like be looked at someone who never gave up. Like it
Hmm.
was been so many times where I could have just gave up and just been satisfied with what I did. Like especially when I left Fullerton, when I finished any JUCO season that I
Hmm.
finished. Even after high school, I could have just been like, you know what, I had my
Yeah.
fun with it. I'm going to go get a regular job, but hey, granddaddy,
Oh, I hear pops.
it's
Is
all
that
good. It's
pops?
all
Is that
good.
pops?
No, my granddad, my
Oh, your
granddad.
granddad. Put him on the camera. Let's say
Yeah.
hi. Let's say hi to is this
He
pop,
he
pop? Is
just
this
he just
pop
went he
pop
just
pop?
went back in there.
Oh, it's
He
all
just
good. It's
closed the
all
door on
good.
me and
It's
ran
all good.
away.
It's all
But
good.
yeah, so yeah, I just want to like be someone who like be looked at as someone like that
Hmm.
guy just never quit like and just know like God's always working through us. So it's like if I could
Hmm.
do it, anyone can do it because I
Hmm.
the only like when you never quit, you always give yourself a chance at whatever you
Hmm.
want. But once you quit,
100.
once you stop, then it's like you never know. You
Yep.
don't know if you would have made it or not
Hmm.
if you would have just kept going. So I'd
Miss,
rather
miss
go
a
until I can't go anymore instead of
No.
quit and living
One,
with what is.
100. We talked about it on the last show. I have a tattoo, Smile Now, Cry Later. It says God has his reasons. I always say two things. God has his reasons, and God will lead you through. He won't lead you to a storm unless he could lead you through a storm. You
and I
know,
always
and
and I
100%.
always say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
There it is.
Most definitely.
There you go.
100%. I love that. So again, speaking of taking shots, this guy is one of the best shooters in all of the ABA. Make sure you guys tune in next season with I believe he's going to be with the Hounds, Kings, whatever they're going to be next year. This guy's a walking bucket. You guys definitely need to go to the IE and go check this dude out. Check him out on the Mecca. Where can people follow you at? I know you got the Insta, but it's a weird Insta. So can you explain it? What is your
Yeah,
Insta?
my Instagram is JTime3 because there's three J's in my name, and then _009.
Okay.
And my Twitter, I believe, may be the same.
Okay. No, we can't lose you at the end.
I'm _3, and then no JX3 _00. So instead of there being a 9 like Instagram,
Okay.
there's just 2 zeros on Twitter.
Got it. Oh no, we're starting to lose him.
Probably the battery.
You still there, Jay?
Might be the battery.
No, we can't lose him. We're about to sign off. Jay, no. He'll be back.
And then
There he is. There he is. Okay.
Oh,
We lost you for the last 30 seconds, by the way.
you know,
We heard the J09. We're starting to lose you. Jay. No. Can you hear
I believe
me?
the TikTok is the same. It's not loading, but
You're good.
yes, sir, I can hear.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and close out because
Okay.
I don't want to lose you and I'll feel really bad. All right, again, you guys, thank you so much, first of all, for tuning in. Again, thank you to our sponsor, E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Hilton. You're awesome. We appreciate you. Again, this is Take Your Shot Media Crew presents Double Dribble, episode 94. Throw it down with Triple J, one of the best players in all of the American Basketball Association. I'm not just saying that because I see it firsthand. So he is. So he's a walking bucket. He's a human highlight reel. He says he could be one of the best guards in all the ABA, 21-0. We'll have to make that happen at a halftime or something during the season. LG, we got to make this happen, bro. Anyway, Triple J, you know how I feel about you. You're like my brother, dude. I freaking love talking to you. You always make me smile. You literally been
I
smiling for 2
appreciate
hours,
you
bro.
all up, man. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
My
thank
guy
you.
Double R, man. You showed me none but love since my first game, man. I appreciate you for
No,
sure.
absolutely. Respect is
You,
earned,
you,
not
and-
given.
you
And
and all the crew.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You've earned ours, my dude. So again, on behalf of the birthday boy, the agent Drew Sanchez, the cameraman with the plan, George Ochoa, our guest Triple J, Joshua Jones Jr., the coach Anthony McNeely was here earlier. I'm Double R, Ricky Rodriguez. This was episode 94. Throw it down with Triple J. Coming up next week on Saturday, what did we say? The 3rd, I believe. We're going back east to hang out with Shane O'Mac. Not the WWE Shane O'Mac, because that would be pretty cool. But we're hanging out with Shane Mack of the ABA East Red champions, the Delaware Dogs. That's dogs with a W. So it's going to be really cool. It's always fun to talk to teams from other parts of the country. So again, we're going to be talking with Shane Mack from the Delaware Dogs. 8 a.m. recording time. And then after that, it'll be on YouTube. So make sure you guys tune in. And don't forget, episode 100 is around the corner. Keep an eye out for hints because they're coming soon. Again, you guys, life is hard. Times are hard. And remember, when life hands you the ball, everybody
Take
say
your
it.
shot.
Take your shot. We are out of here.